Collecting requirements is an important step in the process of developing a new system or modifying an existing one. It involves identifying the needs and expectations of the stakeholders and defining the specific features and functionality that the system must have in order to meet those needs. There are several key considerations when collecting requirements for a system. Identify the stakeholders. The first step in collecting requirements is to identify the stakeholders who will be affected by the system. This might include users, customers, management, and other groups or individuals who have a stake in the system. Determine the goals and objectives. The next step is to determine the goals and objectives of the system, which will guide the development process and help to ensure that the system meets the needs of the stakeholders. Gather and analyze data. In order to understand the needs and expectations of the stakeholders, it is important to gather data from a variety of sources. This might include interviews, surveys, focus groups, and other methods for collecting information. The data should be analyzed to identify common themes and patterns, and to understand the current state of the system and its environment. Define the requirements. Based on the data gathered and analyzed, the requirements for the system can be defined. These requirements should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Smart. They should also be traceable, meaning that they can be traced back to the goals and objectives of the system. Prioritize and validate the requirements. Once the requirements have been defined, they should be prioritized based on their importance and impact. It is also important to validate the requirements by reviewing them with the